Apparently surviving in a post-apocalyptic world is hard. I wouldn't know. Hello everybody, I am Lord Bleakian and welcome back to another video. Today I have a new game for the channel. It's called 60 Seconds. And the game is basically about a nuclear bomb explodes the world and you have to grab as much stuff as you can and put it into the vault so that you and your family can survive the apocalypse. That's basically it. So let's just get into it. I'm gonna be Ted. Soup. Okay. We gotta get all this stuff. Yeah. We gotta get some water. Soup. Oh god. We gotta put in here. Okay. We're gonna want our kids. More water. Very useful. I gotta get my wife. One, two. Okay, a lock. Very useful. Second daughter. Oh my gosh, she takes up 3. Okay, chest. Now, we gotta go in the vault. Oh, was there a radio in the house? Day 1. All of us made it into the shelter, just a second before the blast. That was a close one. As long as we're all together, we can make it work down here. We remember hearing canned soup is healthy for you. We vaguely remember stashing some things in the shelter because there was no room for them upstairs. Turns out being messy can really work in your favor. Oh, we got a radio. We don't have that much food. No one's complaining yet. Foreshadowing. But even canned soup might become an extravagant dish quite soon. Plenty of water means we don't have to worry about that for some time. This is the best stock shelter we've ever seen. We've never seen another one, but we're sure this is a good amount of supplies. Okay. I'm just not gonna give anybody food. We gotta save that. Oh, there we go. Day 2. Oh, my beard. Okay, we're looking fine. I'm just gonna give them food on the 3rd day. Some mornings we feel a bit hopeless. Mornings, we've only been here a day. We need to pull ourselves together and be more optimistic. The army can't be far. Ted is fine. Mary Jane seems fine today. Hopefully it will stay that way. Dolores is doing quite well, or she just can't find anything to complain about today. Like the good scout he is, Timmy is making the best out of the situation. He even seems cheerful. No guys, you'll get food on the 3rd day. It looks like the area is still irradiated. Going to the wasteland right now seems unsafe. Unless you don't mind getting sick. Ted is happy to risk his life. We can send Dolores for an expedition. Wasteland is no match for Mary Jane. Timmy seems quite enthusiastic. I don't think we should go out yet, right? I'm just gonna send Timmy out. Spiders seem to be operating under the assumption that they have all the same rights to the shelter as we do. They're everywhere and don't seem very scared of us. It's time we change that. We don't want any more spiders. This'll work. Just hit him with the book. Okay. It's time to give them food now. We always knew books were precious. They are the perfect weapon for waging total war on insectoids of any kind. Fear will keep the local spiders in line. Fear of the scout handbook. While chasing them around the shelter, we found a misplaced water bottle. That was a good hunt. Okay, we got some water. Timmy has been talking about nothing other than water. He should drink some. I give you some water. I'm gonna give... No, he'll just get some water. But nobody's complaining yet about anything else. Timmy should go outside. Let's see what happens. Okay, he's just gone. Timmy went out to the wasteland. We don't know what we'll do if he doesn't come back. Ted looks like he's got one foot in the grave. He needs to drink. He needs to get a drink right now. Mary Jane keeps fainting. We really need something to drink. Okay, we just gotta get them all some water. What's this? We felt that we should do something about our interior decoration. We found a shelter. We found a secret door. What's behind it? The only way to find out. Gun. Always gun. Okay, we made it to day 5. the best way to be sure nothing and no one jumps us inside the mysterious room was to bash the door open and start firing. I don't think that was a good use of ammo. When the smoke was gone, we were able to assess our operation. The room was empty. Empty. We hit nothing but the walls, and we barely dodged one ricochet gone bad. Ted isn't thirsty. Nobody's thirsty. Okay. We're not alone. There's a huge hairy bunny beast that seems to be hiding in one of the pipes. We can't let it be in here when we sleep. Axe. We just used the gun, so axe dad. Our cans are saved. Too bad for the hairy mutant. Guess we're still on top of the food chain. Okay, everybody is fine. We were never a huge fan of mushrooms, but with a colony of them, yeah, let's eat them. Let's see what happens. Okay, I should not have let them eat the mushrooms. We learned something today. Tomato soup is our best friend, and mushrooms aren't. Yuck. Okay, Ted needs water. Ted is hungry. Ted is infected. Okay, I'm just gonna give them all some food and water. Every new smell attacks our noses in this little shelter instantly. There isn't much we can miss, so when a single brick fell out from the wall revealing a tight opening, our senses were immediately invaded by a terrible stench. We should probably check that hole out and see what the source of that smell is. That's not a good idea. No. Okay, I think Timmy's back. Yes. Oh, he is very ill. We decided to ignore the hole, the stench, and anything that might happen because of it. We've taken enough risks already. We ended up feeling a bit unwell, and later on we heard something moving in the hole. A few hours after that, the smell was gone. So there's something living in here. We were so afraid for Timmy, but he came back from the wasteland and is safe with us now. Going to the supermarket is not as easy as it used to be. Now that raiders have taken all over the place and running plunder operations in the area, it is more difficult than ever. We sensed the numbers left on guard duty were limited. It seemed possible to sneak around them and retrieve some of their loot. It's worth a spot. The way was clear to the staff room. Inside, we found nothing but a water cooler. Free water for employees. Wow, that must have been a dream job. 6 waters and a flashlight. On the walls was decorated with a big map. We got a map. We were in a rush. The raiders could come back at any minute. We grabbed a few things at random. One of them turned to be a bug killing spray. Okay, Ted is still sick, but he's not thirsty. He's not hungry. Timmy is very hungry. Give him some food and water. Our neighborhood is still highly radioactive. Trips to the surface are a big risk to our health right now. Yeah, let's go anyway. Let's take her. Hope you come back. Day 9. When we answered the phone, we could clearly hear a gasp of relief from the caller. They introduced themselves as survivors from a nearby town of Hill Valley. We had started exchanging information when the call was cut short. Something must have gone wrong on their side. We hope they will get back to us. Okay, Ted is sick. Mary Jane isn't any better. Dolores' health is not good. Okay, Timmy might be dying. He needs food. And they all need some water. Okay, yep, she's going. Goodbye. Day 10. Okay. Mary Jane went outside. Let's hope she hurries back soon. Ted is still sick. Dolores' health is not good. Yeah, Dolores is not good. Everybody just needs some food. Oh no. Well, she hasn't eaten. As long as we have food and water, we could stay locked in, but we'll have to leave eventually. It would be good to head straight to safety instead of getting ourselves into more trouble, if that's even possible in this situation. Our hope is that our brave soldiers will come to rescue us and take us to some well-hidden, well-stocked government shelter. Timmy had comics about those, so, they must exist. All we need to do is make contact with the military. Yeah, radio, that's a good idea. Okay. If the military is still here. Good news, the government made a radio broadcast about extracting survivors from our area. The announcer asked everyone listening to wait a while longer and expect further communication in a few days. I don't know if we have much days left. We'll be out of here soon. Something should be done about Ted's sickness. Ted is hungry. Dolores is not hungry. Timmy is hungry. So Ted... Oh no. I'm sorry, Timmy. Timmy kind of looks like me. Timmy has been sitting there, just staring into space. Is something wrong? Yeah, we should have a chat with him. Where's Mary Jane, though? Even a word or two may be enough to brighten someone's mood. Timmy seems to be better now. Something should be done about Ted's sickness. Okay, so Ted is no longer hungry. Dolores is ill. Okay, she wants water. Okay. Timmy was never a fan of soup, but soup is all he talks about now. He must be hungry. Timmy is looking pale. That's not good. I'm sorry, Timmy. We're out. I don't know what to do. Timmy got back to the shelter from his expedition and looked fine, but it turned out he had hurt his hand on a piece of rusty metal and the wound was infected. It doesn't look like it's healing up. We have to patch it. Okay, an aid kit, which we don't have, or an axe. We're going with the axe. I don't know how that'll help. Timmy was very brave about the idea of cleaning up his wound with a heated axe blade. It was a bit painful, but it was soon over. The axe is in no shape to be used again. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, Timmy. But Timmy seems much better. Oh yeah, look at his face. Ted keeps coughing and coughing. Ted should drink something. Okay, here's some water. Dolores' health is not improved. She is no longer thirsty. Okay, yeah, Timmy is very hungry. He needs water. Open in the name of freedom, came a shout from outside the door. We weren't sure who claimed to be representing freedom, but we could hear it was a group of people, probably armed. Anyone who introduces himself like that is probably planning to kill somebody. In the name of freedom, should we open? Yes. Come on, freedom, everybody. Freedom. Let's open it. When we peeked outside, we were greeted by a group of high school students. They were well equipped and looked like they could take care of themselves. They questioned us about enemy combatants in the area. We couldn't help them, but they were happy to leave one of their spare axes. Yes, we got an axe back in case we needed to defend ourselves. When we asked why would they help us, they replied, "It's what Wolverines do." Mary Jane was supposed to be back in a few days. Oh, Mary Jane, Mary Jane. It's been too long. We fear something bad has happened to her. Something should be done about Ted's sickness. Ted is no longer thirsty. At least he's not thirsty, right? We haven't done anything about Dolores' sickness. Timmy was never a fan of soup. Okay, I get it. Timmy is very ill and hungry. But come on, guys, have some water. The contamination of our town is still strong. Scavenging in these conditions could result in radiation sickness. Should we start preparing an expedition for tomorrow? Despite his need for a nap... Okay, so Ted, he wants to go. It is very difficult to prepare for unseen consequences when you don't see them coming. Well, they are unforeseen by definition, so that does make a lot of sense. We can't say we're prepared for what happened. What happened? Day 15. Okay. Who knows? Maybe the new world will offer new opportunities and it won't be that bad. Ted is still sick. There's no food, we know. Yeah, everybody is just not doing good. I'm gonna give you all water. Ted. Goodbye, Ted. Farewell. Day 16. Wait, look, Timmy is looking way better. Ted left for the surface. We hope he'll be back soon. Dolores has been putting on a brave face, but she must be starving. We can't just sit around while Dolores is so sick. Timmy has rested. Timmy's diet needs food. It's today or never. So that means he's dead. If I don't give him this, we'll have some water. Dolores and Timmy both love to read. They are also both craving some fun and challenge that doesn't include radioactivity agony or being eaten by a mutant raccoon. They decided to hold a competition on who can read the scout book faster. Insane. Should we let them? Yes. They're bored out of their minds. We need to let them do something. Day 17. Hey, look, it's some soup on the ground. Oh dear, they basically tore the book apart, and it's impossible to say who won. Both Dolores and Timmy seem really content, though. Maybe one book is a small price to pay for their temporary happiness. Dolores has been putting on a brave face. Okay. Timmy and Dolores, you might be goners. It's high time we stop wondering about what's going on and start asking questions, or at least listen to some reasonable answers. So how about tuning to a radio station and learning a thing or two about the brave new world? Okay, let's see what the new world has to say. Knocking on our vault door. We were able to get a weak signal and tap into government emergency announcement service. And guess what? Great news! The fallout outside is mostly gone. It should be much safer to travel on the surface now. Yippee! We can't just sit around while Dolores is so sick. Okay, I got Timmy and Dolores. Goodbye. Who should go outside? Oh, I don't think either of you are fit to go outside. We found an anonymous note next to our shelter door. Whoever wrote it requests that we send one representative to a meeting tonight in a set location. That person must come unarmed. This bit worries us. Yeah, it would worry me too. But the author assures us he or she is friendly and doesn't mean to hurt us. Are we going to send somebody to check it out? Well, Dolores is almost dead anyway. Just have fun. Have fun, Dolores, on your last day. Hope you survive. The meeting was organized by twin siblings, a brother and a sister, who took it upon themselves to scout the remains of the city looking for trustworthy and decent people like us. They seemed honest about their intentions and we're more than happy to meet them again. They said they know where to find us and they are going to contact us if they need some help. Okay, that's good. But I don't think they'll be able to contact us pretty soon. We're about to die. Dolores has barely any strength left. If she doesn't eat tonight, she will not last till morning. Dolores' health has not improved. Timmy's diet needs food. It's today or never. I'm sorry, but you guys are dead. A traveling salesman paid us a visit today. He introduced himself as Willie. Apparently business can do well, even after the end of the world. Oh my god, soup! Soup! Offers one soup in exchange for cards. Offers one water in exchange for... No, this is not a good deal. 4 waters for a gun. We have all these things. Perfect. Dude, we're so close to death that we honestly need this. We need the soup. Oh my god! Dolores is dead. Oh my god. We made a deal with the salesman and helped him pack. He strolled away into the wasteland like he knew exactly where he was going next. Timmy's diet needs food. It's today or never. Okay. At least we can feed you, my dear boy Timmy. Ted is not going to be happy. Today, the music from the radio stopped abruptly, and instead we got to listen to a transmission from the army. We were almost halfway to the door when they started talking about evacuation, but it turns out there's something we need to do first. All survivors were asked to leave a sign that we are alive somewhere in that area. The exact location was given in geographical coordinates. We need a map to establish where that is. Well, luckily, we got a map. Yes, at least Timmy's well fed and has good hydration. Oh no. What happened? A quick glance at the map gave us all the information we required. We left them a message in a bottle. Ted has been outside for far too long, and still he has not returned. We fear he isn't coming back. Timmy's diet needs food. It's today or never. Timmy isn't feeling very well. Of all places we could have perished, this is probably the best one. Or maybe not. Oh, the end? We survived for 21 days. Dude. I perished. Oh my gosh. But even though we died, that was a ton of fun. I don't know how they died so easily. I mean, I guess we didn't have a lot of food. Yeah, if you guys want to see that game again, let me know down in the comments below. And if you want to see any other games for the channel, let me know in the comments too. So make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.